Hello, hello, hello. So I am back again today trying to share with you our new series called the Lunch and Learn series. I apologize for being a few minutes late. Had some technical difficulties and a couple of phone calls that I needed um, to take care of. But each and every Wednesday, I know the flyer says 11, but we're going to change it to 12. Each and every Wednesday over the lunch hour, we are going to share a topic that you may find interesting about our organization and what we are doing. And so today's information is really just kind of starting everything out and telling you about who we are and what we have going on and what our intentions are. And so, what I would like to do is to share with you a PowerPoint presentation. And here we go. So, who is Rehab Your Life? In today's session, I'm going to just give you some highlights and some insights in reference to Rehab Your Life. I'm going to tell you about myself as the founder and executive director. I'm going to share with you our mission and our vision and why you need to rehab your life. I'm also going to share with you our services and our goals, and then how you are able to connect with us. So, my name is Karen Malone. I am the founder and executive director of Rehab Your Life. I want to share a little bit about my background. I have a bachelor's of science in workforce education, training and development, a master's of science in rehabilitation counseling. I am a certified rehabilitation counselor and a certified community health worker. And so I have worked in the field of rehabilitation and social services for over 20 years. And my motto for our organization is, in order to rehab your life, you have to renew your vision. So, what is the mission and vision for Rehab Your Life? Our mission is to provide faith-based rehabilitation counseling and community health education to women who have been diagnosed with a major medical condition, who require guidance and support to rehabilitate their lives. And our vision is to be an effective faith-based leader in the field of rehabilitation counseling that offers creative and innovative ways to help people manage and overcome medical trauma and regain control of their lives. And we'll talk more throughout the series on what medical trauma is. So, we're hoping that our mission and our vision is striving us forward and forgetting what lies beneath. We want to be able to just help people to move forward and not worry about what's happened in the past. So let me ask you this. Do you need to rehab your life? Well, I wanted to share this particular picture with you because it was from our 2019 Renewed Vision Conference. We host a conference every year. Last year we had to pivot and it was a virtual summit, but it was still in place of the conference. And this was 2019. We had a lot of women come out and really just enjoy what the speakers had to offer. And each of these women walked in the door with expectation for God to do something in their lives. They all had different reasons why they needed to rehab their lives. So, what is your reason? My reason is because I, as a rehabilitation counselor and also as a patient, saw how so many women are out here trying to push and, live their lives, but they're not addressing certain situations. And so they're fumbling. And they're not in community with other women who can keep them encouraged. They're not utilizing and managing their time well. And so I wanted to put together something where They can be encouraged, they can be held accountable, and in community, they can see that if I did it, they can also do it, and we can encourage each other. So, what's your reason as to why you may need to rehab your life? Well, I wanted to provide you with a couple of options that we can talk about. Are you experiencing depression? You know, we are not created to live this life alone. We are created to be in community. And a lot of times we get so stuck in our heads and or we could have a chemical imbalance in our bodies. Some could be treated through medication, or how we eat needs to change because certain foods interact with the different chemical levels in our body. But I say all that to say that if you have depression, you don't have to suffer alone. If you find a community like Rehab Your Life, where we can help you to be able to take your medications as needed, we can help you to be able to create a plan for seeing yourself where you're no longer suffering from depression symptoms. Other things like anxiety. You know, some people just accept that they are an anxious type person, that anxiety is a part of life. Well, you can manage your anxiety levels, again, through medication, journaling, etc. But when you're in community, why not be open and transparent and then share what you need? And we can teach you how to do that so that you can manage your anxiety. Procrastination. I know you're probably surprised to see this on the list because it's not a condition. But is it a condition? I believe that it is. Procrastination keeps us from doing a lot of things, and it's all in our heads. We talk ourselves out of, and we allow ourselves to be so distracted, and then we end up procrastinating and not getting those things done. So having an accountability partner will help you. Being in community with someone else will help you. Stress. Who is not stressed? Even now, the tension in my shoulders, is trying to kind of creep up because, I'm looking at the time and I'm looking at my schedule of what all has to be done. Stress is just a part of life, but stress can be one of the highest killers of women because we have not figured out how to manage all of the things that we have to do. Again, being in community with other women to see that you're not alone. I just told you literally my shoulders are tensing up and I'm doing the presentation. So stress is just one of those things that's a part of life. It's something that you can manage, but it's something that's also not just going to go away. Illnesses. We've all had our fair share of sickness. And or knowing people who have experienced certain illnesses. And again, these are things that you have to learn how to manage. You can cure certain things. Other things are not able to be cured. They are chronic. You have to learn to live with them. But you can make your situation better. You can improve it to the point where it's a non-issue, where you're not taking any medications, where you know your limitations and you live within those limitations and you modify things so that way you can enjoy your life. And so we can help you with that, no matter what the illness is. As a rehabilitation counselor, I'm able to work with all disabilities. Or is it lack of motivation? Again, sometimes you don't have an illness, you're not stressed out, you deal with procrastination, but once you get started, that's really not an issue. You're not anxious and you're not depressed. You just lack the motivation to be able to get things done. Well, a community helps with that too. Sometimes we lack the motivation because we don't know how to do it, but someone can give us a step-by-step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can get it done. Or we need to see someone else who's doing it. And then it's like, oh, okay, if she can do it, then I can do it. Whatever it is that you need, we can offer you those things to help you to be able to reach your goals. And so these are some of the services that we provide. We have 4 pillars as a part of Rehab Your Life. Rehab your career, rehab your relationships, rehab your money, and rehab your health. Under Rehab Your Career, we provide career counseling, vocational assessments, resume development, workshops, and referrals. Rehab Your Relationships, we provide individual and group counseling sessions at a sliding scale fee. We offer workshops and referrals. To rehab your money, we provide information on budgeting and goal setting, and we partner with other organizations to provide financial education and credit monitoring. Under Rehab Your Health, we provide disability specific counseling, community health education, nurse consultation, medical documentation review and consultation, FMLA documentation assistance, workers' compensation document review and consultation and referrals. And so those are the 4 pillars of Rehab Your Life. Our goal is to, as an organization, is to provide these services on a sliding scale fee for the counseling services. The other services are workshop based and or through referral, where we are wanting to impact over 100 women per year. And so we are wanting you to see if you are one of those women who need a rehab action plan, or if you are an organization that would like to support us to be able to reach that goal. And so let me tell you a little bit about a rehab action plan. So when you decide, yes, I want to rehab my life, what you would do is make contact with us, and we will do what's called an initial discovery call, where we just talk. You share with me and or the other counselors what it is that you would like to do. And then we kind of get some background information on you. We help you to be able to flesh out what it is that is attainable within specific timelines. And we look at things 90 days at a time. And so the Rehab Action Plan is basically an accountability system to help you to focus on those specific goals that you can accomplish with support. And so you get a written plan with the specific action steps that need to be accomplished. We also have a community health worker who will follow up with you on a weekly basis to ensure that you are making progress. And then you would meet with the counselor every week or every 2 weeks as needed to be able to address any issues or things that may arise that would keep you from reaching your goals. So 90 days at a time is how we are going to eat this elephant. And so we all deserve to enjoy our lives no matter what our circumstances may present to us. Our faith in God and support from a community of believers helps us to enjoy our lives each day. So those 4 pillars are upheld by spiritual support. That is our main vehicle of trying to encourage those who would like to work with us to reach their goals. And I'm here to tell you, progress towards your goals feels so good. I just had to use this picture because she just looked like she was just enjoying her life. And so when you get to that point, 90 days after 90 days after 90 days, you are living the rehabbed life. So let me give you a quick recap of the 4 pillars. Rehab your health. We will offer assistance with helping you to manage your condition, helping you to be able to identify, address, and prevent medical trauma. We will help you through rehabbing your money by utilizing budgeting tools and giving you referrals for financial literacy education. We will help you with rehabbing your career by assisting with resume writing, interviewing skills, job search, and vocational assessments. We will help you to rehab your relationships by assisting you with establishing boundaries and rebuilding important connections. So, this is what living the rehabbed life can look like. You are participating in events. You're enjoying just the wind blowing on your face. You are in community with others to be able to live this life. And you are enjoying every day. That is my hope for you and for me. And lastly, how can you connect with us? Well, you can go to our website. It is www.rehabyourlife.org. You can send us an email at rehabyourlife, the number 2, at gmail.com, or you can give us a call at 281-849-1307. By appointment only, you can check us out and meet with us at our location at 7171 Highway 6 North, Suite 116 in Houston. We are literally in the professional building that is behind the French Quarter restaurant. So I hope that you enjoyed today's Lunch and Learn series, where I basically shared with you the mission and vision of Rehab Your Life and our goals to be able to provide services in our community. And so I appreciate your time. And next Wednesday, we are going to do another Lunch and Learn series. And I hope that you join us. Have a great rest of your evening.